Meet the Magic Wardrobe. As you can see, it stores pretty much every useful outfit in the game. And I'm gonna fill it up. Oh my god, Roldy, think before you speak. Is this even possible? Well, we're gonna find out. Alright, before we begin, I just want to say that it's not really lost on me that I haven't done a good job of explaining the series so far. So, let me clear a few things up. Alright, first things first. If I'm a Mage Only Ultimate Ironman, why do I have attack and strength levels already? The shortest answer I can think of is quests. If I confine myself to one attack, strength, and range, then I can only use one spellbook effectively. And I'm sorry, but those other spellbooks have too many cool spells that I'm not willing to miss out on. Because at the end of the day, this series still has to be fun for me to make. The second thing I want to go over are the exceptions. As with pretty much every other restricted account, there are a few exceptions that are gonna have to be made at some point. For example, the Temple Guardian is completely immune to magic. So if the plan that I'm working on over the next couple episodes doesn't work out, that will likely be one of the exceptions. Don't worry though, I will exhaust every possibility that I can think of to try and kill it. And the last thing I want to go over are the goals for the series. Throughout the series, there's going to be 2 goals running simultaneously. The first one is a more short-term gear progression that's meant to mark the begins and ends of each book. And the second one is to fill up the Magic Wardrobe, or as much of it as possible. And with all that being said, I made a lot of discoveries this episode, so let's jump right in. So you might be wondering what I'm doing up here in the Slayer Cave. Well, I need some white berries so I can do hand in the sand. I mean, I need other things as well, but they're pretty easy to get, so I'm not concerned. But the white berries are either a drop from things like this at 125, a trek to the wilderness, which I'm not interested in doing, or a really long farming grind, which I don't have time for. So we're gonna do this. Or not, because I'm an idiot. What do you actually need for these? Let's see here. Where are they? Oh, 10. Wow, I thought you needed 9. Well, to get 10 Slayer, I'm just gonna do the natural history quiz. I should have done it earlier. You get 1,000 Slayer and 1,000 Hunter out of it. And, I'm gonna need the Hunter for the next part of my plan. Speaking of which, what is the new plan?
The new plan is the old plan.
So I am still going to work towards getting the Ivan staff at some point. It's just too good of an early game weapon to pass up. However, I'm putting it on the back burner for now. I've discovered something far more interesting than that may be a total game changer for the account. So, with a Kingdom Divided coming out soon, they're putting 3 new spells into the game. The Summon Ghost, Summon Skeleton, and Summon Zombie spell. They, particularly the Skeleton and the Zombie, they add a way for me to kill things with range and melee without actually attacking them with range and melee. Because I can summon the skeleton or the zombie, have them just look at the thing and attack it, and get credit for the kill, regardless. I don't even think it gives experience, but I'll be honest, I didn't test it because I forgot that the tests were happening. So, yeah, that's on me. However, the goals currently are to try and work towards Kingdom Divided and see if we can unlock those new spells. There we go, that's the natural history quiz done, and I'll be taking my free experience now. 13 Slayer and 9 Hunter. Nice. Before going back to killing cave crawlers, I want to go to Keldagrim. The reason is because the Blast Furnace teleport is the closest teleport I have to the Slayer Cave at the moment, and walking there from Camelot is just, it's not fun. So, all you gotta do to get there is to start the quest, and I went to the wrong side, didn't I? Damn it. Oh, how do I get back over there? I gotta walk all the way down there. Ah! I'm not good at this game sometimes, I swear. But, yeah, that guy. Talk to this guy. One of these guys. I don't know which one. Probably this guy. Yeah, and then they'll take you to Keldegrim, and then once you get in the city, you unlock the teleport. Oh man, being stupid is going to be a recurring theme of the series. I just know it. Alright, I think it's one of these guys up here. This guy. Yeah, Dwarven Boatman. Take me to Keldegrim. 2-minute unskippable cutscene, or moving on with my life? Tough call. If I ever decide to come back to do Giant Dwarf, then yeah, I'll stick the cutscene back in. But it's not the whole reason we came here. We came here just to get the Blast Furnace teleport. So as soon as I'm done reading all this, because lore, then I'm gonna test and make sure I got the teleport and be on my merry way. Now I actually do read this fast. Alright, let's give it a quick test to make sure it works. And we're good. You don't actually have to teleport there. All you gotta do is make sure the animation goes. Now, I probably won't need that teleport for a little while, but it's nice to have because I know I'm gonna forget about it in the future. So when I need to come back up here, I'll already have it. Now, what was I doing in here again? Something about killing these guys. White berries, right, gotta get white berries. So, I'm gonna kill a few of these, and I thought about bringing anti-poison, because they can poison, and their poison hits 8 for some reason. But, I remembered I'm a mage, and I'm just gonna safe spot everything like a little girl. So, I'll be back when I get some berries. That was easy. I only killed like 12 of these. All the other stuff I need is pretty easy to get, so, just pick your favorite method of getting it, and imagine that's what I did to get it. Anyway. Hey, Bert.
Son of a bitch.
You already got that beer on deck. You know, it's like every quest has one of these NPCs that's just sloshed out of their skulls. I wonder if the devs were trying to tell us something, Alright, well, let's see what oh, he just drops it into the beer and hands it back. Oh, no. Probably a wizard. What do you mean, probably a wizard?
Sure, blame the wizards.
Ugh, I feel personally attacked by this filthy classist. A little suspicious that he's able to tell that that's Clarence from just his hand, don't you think? Especially after calling him his most able student. I think him and that hand are a little too closely acquainted. So in typical quest fashion, I went in one big circle. Nice. So this is a good example of why the Arduin Cloak 1 is so good, because I can just teleport to the monastery back there, run over here, talk to the captain, and go to either Brimhaven or Rimington, whichever one I actually need to go to. Well, since I'm the greatest detective in RuneScape, I know I just gotta compare these two. They're not the same, Bert's working too many hours. Yada yada yada. And we go and move on with our lives. And while I'm here, I mean, Sandy does have a pickpocket option, so I might as well get some
Pocket sand.
I don't like sand.
I feel like the minigame's teleport's kinda cheating. You just get all of these teleports for free. Well, not all of them, but a fair amount of them. Chapter 1. To hell with Mager Roldy. Meet Ranger Roldy. I look good.
Well, we're back.
In Bert's house again.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, the rest of this quest, I mean, honestly, the whole quest, isn't really that fascinating, so, I'm gonna speed through the rest of this. It was Sandy.
The truth shall set you free!
To make it up to Bert, Wizard Man here is gonna give him an infinite filling sandpit. But my selfish ass only cares about the fact that I can come back here when I need to do crafting. Because once a day, I can get 84 buckets of sand noted, and just stick them in the looting bag for a later day. Alright, with Sandy's confession out of the way and Bert compensated, all I have to do to wrap up this quest is to find the rest of Clarence. Unfortunately, to do that, I have to kill myself.
Melody! Melody! Oh, what a world! What a world!
Ideally, you want to get all the quests that involve Entrana out of the way pretty early, but I'm an idiot, and I didn't do any of that, so I'm gonna have to slowly chip away at them and cost myself a looting bag pretty much every time, which is gonna suck, but whatever.
Hello there.
Oh wow, this guy already knows my name. He must have liked and subscribed.
Do it.
Ew, gross. Has anyone just, destroyed it? No, thank God he gives it back. Yeah, they must have expected people like me to be, well, people like me. So, thanks for that. There we go. I'll trade this head for a little bit of experience and access to the rune shop. So, the experience is nice. Whatever, I get a whole bunch of it. Thieving 28, great. I'm gonna need it in a little bit, but not concerned right now. Crafting, also nice. I get the Slayer helmet, but I'm a little ways off of that. The real reason I did the quest and even showed you doing it is because they made Hand in the Sand a requirement to use the rune shop upstairs. And the rune shop has access to pretty much every rune I could need. So I don't actually have to trek all the way out here and get PK'd by
Kelly Goosecock and the Smoking Rats.
Okie doke, let me just pick my life up off the cold hard floor. And then there's really only a couple things I want to go over before we jump into the prerequisites for a Kingdom Divided. Not really a whole lot to go over here. Tree Gnome Village and the Grand Tree are two of the most completed quests in the game. Pretty much everyone's done these quests at least 5 or 6 times in their life. So, I'm gonna move right along with them. As you can see, there's no problem maging either of these two things. But I do almost die to the Black Demon because I thought the safe spot was behind these rocks, and I'm an idiot. And just like that, that's Tree Gnome Village and the Grand Tree completed. The real reason I did those was because I wanted the 2 teleports you get from them. The Spirit Tree and the Gnome Glider.
Will make a fine addition to my collection.
So I did the Golem next, and
I'd now like to digress from my prepared remarks to say I'm done.
just me and the boys on a Friday night. What in tarnation just happened? Can we get us an instant replay? Well, you see, Bob, he performed what we call in the business a one-tick flick. On the tick that the XP drop fell, you notice he swaps weapons. Now, what that does is it essentially tricks the video game into thinking he slew the demon with the sword. So the only reason to complete the golem is to do Shadow of the Storm, and the only reason I did Shadow of the Storm was so I could dump 10k experience into range without actually training it. So I had the levels I need to do Underground Pass. Piece of cake. Account ruined. So for anybody who cares, if you bring a hammer and chisel with you, you can actually use them on this throne here and get 2 rubies, 2 sapphires, and 2 emeralds out of it. Kinda convenient because I actually need 2 rubies for the next thing that I'm going to be doing. And that next thing is Family Crest. Now, Family Crest gives you 3 pretty powerful gauntlets, but I'm only really concerned with getting one of them for the future, and that is the Chaos Gauntlets. So, I'm gonna breeze through the first 2 storylines here real fast. All broski number 1 wanted was some fish. But asshole number 2 needed a perfect ruby ring and necklace. And that was a total pain in the ass to get. Which brings me to the final brother, Jonathan, who just sits here and complains about being poisoned or something. I don't know. All I have to say is,
please, no John.
ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Game Mechanics, circa 2002.
Water. Earth. Fire. Air.
Oh, take it, run quickly, teleport, before he poisons me. Oh, you motherfucker. He got me. And that's Family Crest done, and the Steel Gauntlets, which I can turn into the Chaos Gauntlets when I actually need them. Which, at the moment, I don't, so...